On the 6th of December 2020, a message was received in my community Discord server. Friend of the channel Sky sent a simple message. I had a realization. After that, I responded with what the kids colloquially refer to as a comedy. Sky continued, stating there must be a limit to the number of burnt shrimp an Iron Man could gather. I then asked what this magical number was, and Sky responded with those fateful words, "I have no idea." Little did we know that that simple statement would consume our community for the coming month. Initially, people questioned the validity of such a claim. An idea was born that disputed it. We began to look at the quest Witch's Potion, where the player character is tasked to retrieve 4 specific ingredients, one of these being a burnt piece of meat. In Jagex's attempt to remove the luck factor in retrieving said item, they added a new mechanic, where a player can cook any food item twice in an attempt to burn it. Gleefully, myself and others mocked poor Sky for such a simple oversight, but Sky knew something that we didn't. Perhaps the JMods knew one day someone would ask those fatal words, or perhaps it was an oversight in their spaghetti code. But this cooking mechanic worked on all raw meat, except one, fish. It was at this moment we knew Sky was onto something. There was a limit. Around this time, Sky returned with the first official burnt shrimp attempt. His discovery taught us that level 33 is the final level in which a character will stop burning shrimp, so the challenge was set. Who could burn the most shrimp on a new Iron Man before reaching level 34? The first attempt was completed by Sky, achieving that of 139 burnt shrimp on the account Burnt Shrimpo. This was our record to beat. With this number in mind, I decided to use my minor internet celebrity status to enlist the help of the punks, stating that anyone able to show a higher number of shrimp on an Iron Man account will receive a prize that no one in their sane mind could turn down. A coupon, or something. The floodgates blew open. Immediately, this drew attention to the wider community. They began to skirt around the laws of burnt shrimp, something only the mages of Zamrock and the dark magics ever dare consider. Their first idea was to use stat draining to achieve a permanent level 1. This would indefinitely burn the shrimp. This could be done using the dark practices of the Ice Path, God War's dungeon entrance, banshees, and even the darkest of the dark arts, the rat pits. Sky, a true man of Saradome, and outlawed such practices, restricting the accounts to the free-to-play domain. But that wasn't enough. These people were truly men of evil, and brought to our attention another loophole. On December 7th, 2017, Jagex decided to expand the free-to-play area with a new quest dedicated to the hive and scum of villainy in RuneScape, pirates. And if to Icarus and the Sun, they too didn't understand their hubris, a new location was added titled the Corsair Cove, and on this putrid isle, a single item spawned, a burnt shrimp. News spread fast as the crew of us set sail. Could this be real? Were our attempts worth nothing? We arrived on the cove, looking for this one item that would ruin all our dreams. Once we arrived, we scoured the island, but didn't find anything. Could they have lied to us? They were the herald of all evil. Perhaps there's another one of their ruses. We entered the cave, and lying there on the floor, that damn floor, we saw it. A singular burnt shrimp, taunting us for anyone to grab. That night, many of the community wept together. Sadness filled all the channels. We were frauds. There was no limit to burnt shrimp. All they needed was patience. But the strong of us knew this wasn't enough to stop us. A new rule was instated. Any account seeking the coveted coupon or something would now have to show their quest list that the Corsair Cave was not completed. And thus, with this new restriction in place, the race continued. Far too many people entered for me to list them all, but the account that stood out among the rest was Zymostek's Yummy Shrimp. Training 5 accounts at once, this mad person achieved an astronomical 153 burnt shrimp. I finally put my hat in the ring, hoping to be the receiver of my coupon, or something. Aiming to beat that daunting number of 153, I created 4 accounts. Me Poo Poo, My Mum's Face, Furry Burp, and Dr. Tiny Feet. The hunt was on. By now the optimal fishing location was discovered south of Alcared. This was the meta, closest to a bank with minimal harm. Using the kindness of strangers to protect my shrimp farm from the deadly scorpion roaming, I began my journey. Little did I know at the time that obtaining approximately 850 shrimp on a new account takes a little over 8 hours, and in this time, tragedy struck. I was AFKing too hard, talking with my girlfriend, when suddenly me poo-poo was struck down by that damn scorpion. I began to scream in agony, shouting code red, frantically reaching for my computer. My girlfriend was in shock. Fear, constantly asking what was wrong. I had to come clean. I'd let me poo-poo die. She responded by saying, "Shut the fuck up, I thought something was serious. Fuck your fucking shrimp thing." My heart was warmed. She understood my plight. After a grueling 10 hours, I'd set the numbers. The dying me poo-poo with 116. Dr. Tinyfoot coming in with 117. Furry Burp with a heart-wrenching 108. And finally my mum's face with a huge 140. But nothing was close to that 153. I was nowhere near that illicit coupon or something. Crushed and broken, I was ready to resign. With me poo-poo's death weighing heavy on my shoulders, I thought the time had come. But to my surprise, the community wasn't done with us yet. Zyomstech returned. With their background in computer science and mathematics, only they could find the true answer. How much burnt shrimp is really the most amount of burnt shrimp? They decided to remove this experiment from the analog and dive into a world that many consider beyond human comprehension, the cyberspace. Here they used witchcraft to perform a simulation of reality with not hundreds, not thousands, not 200,000, but 200,000 accounts. With the probability inserted into the magic man's crystal orb, the answer could finally be revealed. This was the chart they saw amongst the gods, with most obtaining approximately 120 burnt shrimp, as we'd seen from the human examples. But from here we can see that Zyomstech's original 153 run was already in the top 25th percentile, but one of these Cybermen performed above the rest, a single lone soldier, the 185 Shrimp Man. This man will go down in history. Luckily for me, the 185 Shrimp Man was but a jumble of wires and numbers, so I could keep my prized possession of my coupon or something. I was a fool to ever offer such a key to my personality, but with that, we could finally rest. If any of the people watching this would like to become the 1 in 200,000, defy the odds, defy the gods, and beat the 185 Shrimp Man, join our Discord, post your attempts, and if you beat him, you, yes you, will receive my coupon or something. This has been the journey of the shrimp. Now we may sleep, with our hearts full and our heads high. We did it. We found that damn limit. So stupid. That's so